I'll go quicker so you can get your back.
All good.
Hi fans, welcome to TD Station here in St. John. First semi-final, Maritime Women's Basketball Association, Halifax Thunder and the Halifax Hornets, joined now by Sarah Gordon of the Hornets. Sarah, you played Moncton last night. That was a tough game.
It was a tough game, yeah. It was a really big win for us for sure. We had lost to them in overtime in New Brunswick. But last night that win was a huge morale booster. We're ready to go tonight.
You've got this Thunder team. You played them as the Hornets squad last season when they were undefeated in the final. This season, you get them in the semifinal. A little deja vu.
It does feel like it. I didn't play on the Hornets team last year, but I've heard lots about it, how they won at the right time, so we're hoping for a repeat this year for sure.
Yeah, that's exactly what the Hornets are hoping for. The Thunder 10-0, the Hornets 6-4. Beautiful facility here in Harbour Station. Just the last question I'll ask you, because I know we've kept you out of warm-up a little bit here, and I want you to get back to that and be ready for the game. Tell me about your experience in the league this year. This is your first year in the league.
It is my first year in the league, yeah. It's been absolutely amazing. My teammates are incredible. My coaches are incredible. It's been years and years since I played basketball, so this just feels very reminiscent of the past, and it's been amazing.
And I know what you do in your other uniform is more important than what you do here, of course. So I thank you for that on behalf of everyone that's out there, and wish you good luck in this one.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, good luck.
Thank you.
With the Halifax Hornets, we're confident, the Halifax Thunder. Now the MWBA has been driving crowds from New Brunswick and Nova Scotia as the league prepares to crown its second champion. The host Sports City Club of St. John and its fellow 5-member teams and the MWBA thank all of its advertising partners and of course you, the fans, for such great response and participation in watching this high-profile women's league. And now we're going to move into the starting lineups. Starting lineup for the Halifax Hornets, wearing number 5, Tony Bianchini. Number 13, Sophia Whitmire. Number 20, Sarah Gordon. Number 21, Courtney Donaldson. And number 24, Hannah Brown. Head coach for the Halifax Hornets, Mark Ford. And now the starting lineup for your Halifax Thunder, brought to you by Medellin Royal Tissue. Wearing number 7, Vanessa Picard. Number 9, Tiffany Reynolds. Number 10, Carissa Catarine. Number 11, Carla Yepes. And number 14, Grace Wade. Head coach for the Halifax Thunder is Parker Regan. And the 3 officials in charge of the action tonight: J.P. Richard, Jeff Smith, and Spencer Jeffrey. And now, fans, if you can, please rise and remove your hats for the presentation of our national anthem by a member of our junior club, Willie Van Peek.
Great. That in. Go to that in. Hold it. Great.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Quand ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée de plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to TD Station here in the beautiful port city of St. John, New Brunswick. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles coverage of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association Legacy Cup Championship weekend. This is a semi-final. This battle features a pair of Halifax-based clubs, the 10-0 Thunder and the 4-6 Hornets. Hornets, they are defending Legacy Cup champions. They beat an undefeated Thunder team last season in the league final played at St. Mary's University. Yepes with the first miss of the game. Rebound taken away by Bianchini. I'll set the starting lineups for you. I'm sure you saw them introduced anyway, but I'll run through them. Donaldson on the drive, kicks outside for Whitmire. Whitmire also short, chases her rebound. So the starting lineups, first for the Thunder, 7 is Vanessa Pickard, 9 is Tiffany Reynolds, 10 is Carissa Cajarini, second league in scoring at 17 a game. Carla Yepes wears 11, and Grace Wade, former UNB Red, wears 14. For the Hornets, Bianchini is 5. Widmeyer is 13. That's Sophia. Sarah Gordon, 20. Courtney Donaldson, who just scored, wears 21, and Hannah Brown, 24. Donaldson, a big game yesterday in the semifinal with 30 points in the victory against Moncton. Reynolds with the miss. Rebound is taken away by Grace Wade. Vanessa Pickard, deep shot. Nice block out inside by Gordon on the very athletic Tiffany Reynolds. Donaldson, spot up three-pointer. That rimmed out. That was a nice looking shot. Wade has Cajarini in the far corner. Instead uses the cut of Pickard. That's Pickard with a nice pass inside from Reynolds. Bianchini will run some offense. Bianchini now takes the outside shot and drains it. Tony Bianchini out of Groves Point, Nova Scotia, and CBU. 3 seasons at CBU. 58 U Sport games in her career. Picked up a Royale Player of the Week coming out of the Halifax tournament for her play. And there she is again with the steal. I love it when I talk about someone and they do something good on the court. Makes me look way smarter than I really am. Widmeyer on the drive, gets it to go through. That's going to count, and she'll go to the line for the extra. Widmeyer out of Dartmouth University, played at Providence College and St. Mary's. 57 games with Providence. (8-2) in favor of the Hornets. They're out in front of the undefeated Thunder. Still the early going. We've played not quite 2.5 minutes here. That's Reynolds. Reynolds high off the glass. Gordon, who joined me pregame for a quick interview, has that tip out of bounds off of her fingers. This is a very athletic Thunder club. They come at you in waves. They're very deep. They may be the deepest scoring team in the league. St. John is also deep in scoring, as are the Hornets, but I think the Thunder just may be the deepest scoring team. Cajarini took the league by storm here last year. Played that excellent season into her pro contract this past season. Back for season 2 with the miss on that one. Wade corrals a rebound on the defensive end. Ahead for Yepes. Yepes kicks out to Wade. Now Pickard. Back rim. Rebound is fought for, and I think there's going to be Carla Yepes picking up the foul. Yepes played 5 seasons at UPEI, and a nice story on Yepes as well. She played in this league last season. Was, I think, a late joiner to the league. Played with Windsor, and then went back to PEI after taking a few years off for her 5th year of eligibility this past season. 95 games and 78 career starts at PEI for Yepes. Travel called. Great time to introduce the officials for this one. That was JP Richard on the call. He's joined by Jeff Smith and Spencer Jeffrey. The group charged with making sure all goes according to Hoyle. Fans, as you know, this is the first semifinal. That means there's one more to come after this. That will be Fredericton and Port City yet to come. A pair of New Brunswick teams and a pair of Halifax teams, so that means we're guaranteed a New Brunswick-Nova Scotia final and a New Brunswick-Nova Scotia third place game this year in the league. I think that's absolutely great for the league to see the New Brunswick teams, who quite frankly got beat up last year by their Nova Scotia counterparts for the most part, come back strong this season. And in fact, they took the 2, 3, and 4 positions in this 6-team league. Thunder first. Hornets followed up at 5th, tied with the record for Moncton, but did not own the tiebreaker. and then Windsor in 6. Jasmine Parent, who has checked into the game with the miss on the free throw. Parent wears number 15. Hornets in the black jersey. Jazz played at St. Mary's and Acadia and also played at Stu in the ACAA. Power step move there by Sandy Saunders, number 1. Foul goes on Widmeyer. It's going to be her first. Alicia McNeil checks in for the Hornets. McNeil wears number 10. Played for the Mystics of Mount St. Vincent University this past season. And a few seasons before that. ACAA championship. This year, earned that on the court at St. Thomas. A great game that was, and McNeil a big part of that championship run for Coach Mark Forward and the Mystics. 6'4" Hornets, Widmeyer with a nice looking jump shot from 12 feet. Reynolds on the handle. The outside, Saunders, Cajarine. Guarded by McNeil. Cajarine's going to like that matchup, I think. Good size on McNeil. Parent on the rebound. Off for Donaldson. Donaldson called for the shuffle of the feet. Fans are steadily filing in here. Wouldn't call it a massive crowd, but it's a pretty decent crowd. Expect many more for the 7 p.m. contest of the Hometown Fog and the New Brunswick-based Freeze. Trio of subs for the Thunder at the next whistle. Shot miss, rebound Cajarine. She hands off to Katie Upham. Upham on that pass, number 13. Upham played at Calgary and St. FX. He's out of Cobequid High School. Pickard and Yepes back. On the drive is Yepes, can't get it to go down. Widmeyer on the rebound. Also checking in is Kira Duffy for the Thunder, wears number 3. Just had to wait and see that uniform number fully unfurl as she turned around. Donaldson, Parent, nice looking shot there, a little back rim. Rebound Thunder. Yepes, pass inside. Nice lay-in by Sandy Saunders, and steal and score by Sandy Saunders. Thunder are so good at that, creating the extra possessions and getting scores. They can get up the court quick off turnovers. The Hornets are going to need to play clean, not turn the ball over. Donaldson with a score again. She's having just an outstanding weekend here at TD Station. Saunders picks up the dribble, pass inside. Tough catch, that's Duffy. Oh, big rebound, Widmeyer, knocked out by Duffy. Bianchini, number 5, back in for the Thunder. Jay Laverne's also checked in wearing 23. That's Bianchini there. Missed by Duffy. Long shot missed there by Pickard. Another possession as Yepes gets on the offensive glass. Pickard on the drive, she's going to score that time. That's too many chances if you're the Hornets to give up. Exactly what you want if you're the Thunder. Bianchini inside that time for Hannah Brown. Thunder can tie with a 2. Oh, nice backdoor cut and pass. Well executed. Katie Upham on the finish. Upham averaged 6 points per game in 5 outings for the Thunder this season. Pass intended inside for Brown. It's deflected away. Little trouble spot here for the Hornets. Got lucky that Upham missed the wide open shot from the free throw line. Bianchini on the drive. Might have been a little contact there from Yepes, but not called. Just scrambling through my notes here a little bit, folks, and it looks like the Hornets have us all fooled. They have a number 6 on the court. It's not in my notes. It's not on the game sheet that I was handed out either. But I believe that's going to be Ava Widmeyer, number 6. Wears 14 in the white jersey, I believe, is Widmeyer. I don't see another 14 on the bench down there, so we're going to go with 6 as being Eva Widmeyer. My apologies if that's not who it is. A little bit far from the court to be able to ask at the scorer's table. Check on that at halftime for you, though. Donaldson on the drive. That time the foul is called as the Thunder have gone up by 1. That's going to go on Duffy. Checking in for the Thunder, Anna Von Maltzen. Von Maltzen, graduate of Citadel High School in Halifax, played 4 seasons at Dalhousie, 80 games total. Van Maltzen, another one of the deep scorers on this Thunder team, over 9 points a game. By my count, there's 7 on the Thunder that average over 9. That's some pretty good points. That was Von Maltzen there on the missed shot, jump ball. Possession arrow favors Hornets. Alicia McNeil will inbound to Courtney Donaldson. Donaldson on the take. Brown tries to rip it away, but it's the Thunder who come away with the ball. That's Von Maltzen. Long pass for Duffy. Duffy is fouled by Eva Widmeyer. So they agree with me at the table. That's what was just announced. So Widmeyer wearing 6 instead of 14. Duffy on the line, former U.S. first team All-Star. Over 10 points per game average in her career at UPEI. Out of Colonel Gray High School in Charlottetown. Final minute of play, first quarter, Thunder +2 on the Hornets. This is a close battle thus far we expected. The Hornets got out early, the Thunder have battled back, and it's been their depth really that has helped them. As Coach Parker Regan, who has gone into his bench, has seen the bench players come back, increase scoring. Donaldson outside for Brown. 3 points. Hannah Brown. Oh, tricky little announcement there from the PA announcer. Downtown Hannah Brown. Have to keep that one in my back pocket in case I get another chance to use that. Foul on McNeil. We're going to shoot 2. Will be Vaughn Malton going to the line. Vaughn Malton, a Dow team MVP in 2011-12. Played with Windsor last season. Just about 7 points per game with Windsor over 8 games. A couple points better than that with the Thunder this season, as mentioned, at just over 9. Has her first of this contest there, and that's her second. Widmeyer inbounds for Bianchini. Back for Widmeyer. Widmeyer, long 3, rimmed out. That will end the quarter. That was a great look from the Hornets to end this quarter. Some talk there amongst these teams. Not sure exactly what's going on there, but Tony Bianchini took exception to something that happened right there at the end of the quarter. There you have a look into the Thunder huddle. This is a very focused Thunder squad. I went down pre-game, asked Coach Regan if we could get an interview from himself or a player during the warm-ups. His answer was, if you really need me to, if I have to, I will, but I'd rather not. So we went with a rather not, and I had a little casual conversation, just with Parker, and totally understand that wants his players to stay focused, keep warming up. Yeah. Hornet side, I was joined by Sarah Gordon for a quick pregame interview. Sarah's first year in the league. And of course, the Thunder, they've got the target on their back. They have not been beaten in the regular season in 2 seasons. Their only loss coming last year in the Legacy Cup final to this same Hornet squad they're facing this year. So pretty rich storyline. You can bet that the Hornets would love to pull off a victory here today. I'm not going to call it an upset. It would sort of be an upset by the standings at 4 and 6 to beat the 10-0 team. They've played 3 times in the regular season, and it was the Thunder taking all 3 on May 8th. They won by 13, 82-69. Hannah Brown had 13 points. Jasmine Parent, 12. Courtney Donaldson, 11. Tiffany Reynolds, 19. Vanessa Pickard, 17. And Carissa Cacciarini, 16. On May 25th, they won by 7, 75-68. The Hornets were up 23-11 after the first quarter before the Thunder came alive. Carly Epez had 16, Vanessa Pickard 11, Duffy 10, Reynolds 10, Wade 10, Cacciarini 9. Pretty balanced scoring with Courtney Donaldson 12 and Jasmine Parent 10. And just a few days later, on the 31st of May, was another 7-point win for the Thunder. Cacciarini 19, Wade 13, Reynolds 12. Parent 16, Donaldson 14, and Korovets 10 responded for the Hornets. No surprise, if you look at the Thunder, they are the leading scoring team in the league. They average 86 points per game, only give up 62. That's a plus 26 differential. Big, big number. Number 1 ranked offense, number 1 ranked defense in the league. And for the Hornets on their side, they score 84 points, give up 78. That's plus 6. That's a pretty good positive differential. They have the number 2 offense right here behind the Thunder, and the number 4th ranked defense, giving up exactly the same number of points, 78.2 per game, as the Moncton Mystics. Caggiarini looked to open the scoring here in this quarter number 2. Little back rim shot from Caggiarini. That's a cross-court pass. Grace Wade sneaks in a three-pointer, extends the lead to 4 for the Thunder. Parent for Donaldson. Donaldson trapped up top. Gordon. Quick hands and athleticism of Tiffany Reynolds. Get a piece of that pass. Taken away by Jasmine Parent. Bianchini. Oh, nice move by Bianchini to get by Caggiarini. Makes it a 2-point game. Caggiarini on the catch there. Back outside Yepes. Good closeout by Parent, but she's going to pick up the foul, just a little too aggressive. Hands moving a little faster than the feet were that time for Jasmine Parent. Kat Korovets and Hannah Brown check in for Coach Mark Forward and the Hornets. Brown. Cape Breton Caper. Reynolds kicks outside. It's a long shot missed that time by, I think that was Grace Lancaster, number 4. This was Lancaster 4. Bianchini has it stripped by Grace Wade. Wade loses the handle, and there's going to be a foul on the Hornets. It's going to go on Bianchini. Thought Wade just lost the handle on that one from my view. Again, 120 feet from the court. Not criticizing the official, they are much, much closer than I am. Attack on the rim that time by Wade. Stuffed out by the Hornets. Donaldson for 3, no good. Yepes corrals the rebound. Off for Grace Wade. Wade gets within 14 feet and just takes the jump shot. Got a lot of rim, but it eventually found the net as well. Pushes the lead back to 4. Reynolds again with a hand on a pass. She is so athletic. Now she's going to stop and shoot the 3. Yepes gets out the Windex, cleans the glass, and takes 2 points for her efforts. Donaldson dribbles into trouble. It's Reynolds again, but the ball ends up back with the Hornets. Bianchini with 7 on the shot clock for Brown. Oh, called an offensive foul on Hannah Brown. Good step in by Carla Yepes to pick that one up. Here we see the look inside for Brown. Referee Jeff Smith right on top of that one. Mark Forward's going to have a little conversation about it. It's tough to tell from the replay how upset she was. Well, Malton, front rim, rebound for Brown. 6-point Thunder edge. They sort of quietly pulled in front here. Korovets for Brown. Outside Widmeyer. 8 to shoot. Korovets. Nice looking shot there. Rebound for Sarah Gordon. She goes with a power step off the glass. And now Korovets on the rebound and goes high off the plexi for 2. There's a 3 answer at the other end. I think that's Sandy Saunders on the far side. Sandy Saunders played at Acadia after starting her U Sports career at Calgary. Saunders out of Woodstock High School right here in New Brunswick. Absolutely great high school player in Carleton County. I believe Saunders is not returning to play for Acadia, leaving a couple of years of eligibility on the table. My understanding there. Tough throughout the summertime to be totally plugged in and be following all the U Sport transactions, if you will. Be a great time now to mention some sponsors. MWBA, as a national health solutions provider, MWBA is proud to help MWBA athletes achieve their hoop dreams. Best wishes for a successful season on and off the court from MWBA. Royale is a proud supporter of the MWA and proudly Atlantic Canadian. Dairy Farmers of New Brunswick, PEI in Nova Scotia are proud sponsors of MWBA. When shopping for groceries, be sure to look for the Dairy Farmers of Canada quality milk logo. This means the product was made with 100% Canadian milk, produced according to some of the world's strictest standards. Other key sponsors, Cushman Wakefield Realty Atlantic, and Support for Sport. Hornets ball down 7, 5:30 to go in the first half of this first semifinal. See most of the Frees on the far sideline have arrived, and the Port City Fog have been here. They go in the second semifinal. That's going to go at about 7 p.m. following the end of this one. Be lots of time for a proper warm up. Hornets cut it to 5. Not sure if that was a handoff that time or just lost the handle on the drive. Either way, there was a miss by the Thunder, and now it is Donaldson who had the short jump shot. Rebounded by Brown outside. Korovets and Widmeyer launches. A couple of those need to go down for the Hornets here. Saw them put together a great third quarter last night against Moncton. Put up over 35 points in that quarter. I think it was 37 was the number, something like that. And Malton on the drive, tied up, jump ball to the Thunder. Alicia McNeil checks in for the Hornets. For the Thunder, Vanessa Pickard. And Kiera Duffy number 3. Oh, nice steal by Gordon. Inbound intended for Duffy, and now Donaldson on the run out. Reach in, knocked away by Pickard. It's into the hands of the Thunder. Donaldson slow to get up, but she's okay. Ask for some moisture to be cleaned up on the floor when they get the opportunity. See if the players run right through that and have any trouble. It's right there by Von Malton's feet now. Widmeyer into the paint. She's going to pick up a foul. Now I'm sure we'll have the mop crew come out here and do a little work. Throw in a good portion of the paint. Sophia Widmeyer to the line. 9.8 points in 7 games played for Sophia Widmeyer this season. Led St. Mary's to an AOS championship. A win over Acadia. And again, I think, we saw a lot of that St. Mary's team on this Hornet squad last year. Have to think that this league helped that team grow and a number of players on that team grow. Position themselves to knock off what was a very strong Acadia program this year. Of course, Haley McDonald, who was an incredible player in the league last year here. Part of that Acadia squad. Ball bounces over the backboard and off the out-of-bounds paraphernalia. Donaldson for Gordon. Gordon squares, Back for McNeil. Now Gordon again. 9 to shoot, and it's Donaldson on the drive. Donaldson looked like she was blocked by Van Maltzen. Foul's going to go on number 1, Sandy Saunders. Good replay there. Foul on Saunders. Jasmine Parent, Eva Widmeyer check in for the Hornets. Looks like Bianchini will be coming in here for Donaldson as well. The next opportunity, and there's the opportunity. So we've got timeout on the floor that's going to be taken by the Thunder. Been such a great weekend here in St. John thus far. Lots more to come. Another semifinal and 2 games tomorrow. Those games tomorrow. The third place game will go at 1 p.m. That will be the losers of the semifinals. The winners of the semifinals go to the championship at 3. Come on here to Harbor Station. Love to see this building with a bunch more people in it, both tonight and for the championship tomorrow. Players are absolutely thrilled to be playing here. Everyone that I've talked to so far, coaches, players, just feel this is absolutely something special to play here in this facility. And kudos to the league and TD Station for figuring out a way to make it happen, and the sponsors for stepping up as well to do that. In conjunction with that, Basketball New Brunswick, a big part of making it happen as well. Some age class provincial competition happening here. We had Basketball New Brunswick and Basketball Nova Scotia play today, the under 15s and under 17s. I think New Brunswick took it on the chin twice there with a couple losses in those games, and more tomorrow. Under 15, BNB, BNS go at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And then 11, under 17, BNB and Basketball PEI will get it underway prior to the 2 MWBA games. So great to combine that, and great to see those same players on this same floor with the women of this league. Widmeyer with a big deuce there ties us up. (28-28), 2:55 to go here in the first half. Wade back for Reynolds. Reynolds has been relatively quiet. Changes that in a big way with a silky looking 3-point shot. Gordon for Widmeyer. Widmeyer, big step through. Called for the travel. Got contact. There you see the Reynolds 3-pointer. Just got space and squared that up. Up 3, the Thunder with the ball. Parent steps in for the takeaway, and they have numbers. Widmeyer with the finish over Pickard. Nice job by Vanessa Pickard to get in the way but not pick up a foul. There is Reynolds. That's going to be an offensive foul called on Tiffany Reynolds. Thought we might have saw a travel there. Instead, Spencer Jeffrey goes with the offensive foul. That last score gives Widmeyer 10 on the game. That was the first 3 points of the contest for Reynolds, who picks up her second foul. Another timeout on the floor. 2:12 to go here in this first half. Great look at the fans on the Hornets side of the bench, although they look like they're wearing Thunder jerseys. Enjoying seeing themselves here up on the big screen. The feed that you're seeing right there is the same that's up on the screen here in-house. There you see at the other end. Great shots there by the crew at Maritime Athletic Profiles. That's the more Thunder jerseys there, if I can see that quite closely. Youth teams, of course, embraced here. And they were ready to play as well. A little assist there to the official in getting the ball in play. Ava Widmeyer looks inside for Parrott. Not sure that pass was there. Forced inside just a little bit, I think. Now up the other way for Pickard. Nice look, Van Maltzen on the baseline drive. Van Maltzen with a nice screen for Pickard, but she doesn't really free any space. Tossed it up late in the shot clock. That could have been a shot clock violation. Instead, the Hornets grab the ball, and now they're going to charge up court. Bianchini goes at 3 blue shirts. Looked like Van Maltzen got that one in the nose. Pickard will check out for the Thunder. Down 1, the Hornets inbound for Widmeyer. Tough catch, and she's going to drive. Oh, nice feed inside for Parrott. Wow, what a pass from Widmeyer. Not sure how she even saw that passing lane. There you see on the replay. Oh, nice wraparound pass. Beauty. Jasmine Parrott ties us up. Parrott, 10th in league scoring this season at 12.7 per game in 9 contests. Mix them both. Sophie Widmeyer will check out for the Hornets. Sarah Gordon will be the player entering. Grace Wade, hands off. That's Duffy on the drive. She's fouled. I think that foul will go on Ava Widmeyer. There you see the drive here. Duffy just squares up, uses that quick first step, and Widmeyer with the foul. One shot here for the three-point play. Spoke with Miss Duffy's father before the game. Good friend of mine going back to my high school days. Good to see Gordon in town. Donaldson on the drive. That's going to be a block on. Is that Grace Wade who's going to pick that one up? No, called on Kajarine. It'll be Kajarine's second. Kajarine, second leading scorer in the league, has no points yet in this one. Here we are under a minute to go in the quarter, pardon me, in the half, and we are tied at 34. Timeout, Thunder this time. So 40.3 seconds to go here in the half. It's like a special Royale delivery happening down there on the down to the press box area. Commissioner McKenna being at the table with all the goodies down there. Not entirely sure what was in those big boxes, but it's a pretty neat presentation, whatever it might be. Great marketing had me absolutely captivated as they walked by me up here. Then Maltson looks inside for Reynolds. Reynolds can't get that one to go down. 20 seconds to go, and Von Maltson gets another opportunity for the Thunder. Do have to get one off before the half ends. That's Duffy. Misses from 3. That rebound is for the Hornets. Now with 6 on the clock, they have an opportunity for the last shot and the lead at halftime. Donaldson can't get that one to go, and the half will end with it 34-34. So it's a 17-16 quarter in favor of the Hornets. To make us even, it was 18-17 in favor of the Thunder after 1. So you'd think that the Hornets are right where they want to be, hanging in this game. Thunder, on the other hand, if you tell them, hey, league second leading scorer, Cursa Cajarini, is going to have 0 points, and you're going to be tied at half, they'll probably say, okay, we'll take that. Take our chances in the second half. Again, these two teams so tightly matched, so highly talented all the way around, and have had time to scheme for one another and prepare for this. No surprise that they're this closely matched. All in the half right there, and you're going to get to watch some highlights here from the fine folks at Maritime Athletic Profiles as we go into the halftime break. Come on back in about 14 minutes. We will have the second half for you.
Graduated with a 4.1 GPA. As a student athlete, she's also a mother of 4 children, an entrepreneur, with her husband and owner of a company focused on uplifting, empowering, and validating women all over the world. Active in local community sports, a youth and adult coach, fundraiser for Crossroads Women, sharing core values are deeply rooted in community, empowerment, resiliency, authenticity, work ethic, inclusion, and everything. She believes that through embracing our failures and imperfections, real growth as well as progress can occur. Congratulations, Shannon, on being a community leader. And now, from the Fredericton Freeze, please meet Leah Bowers. Leah, an outstanding player and scorer, Leah started for the University of New Brunswick, where she was one of the nation's top shooters. It did not take her long to start giving back to the community. Leah has 4 children, with her husband Justin, and much like Shannon, has more schedules in the house and on her phone than most can imagine. Still, she finds time to do so much. As a leader for the Freeze, Leah has organized and been coaching young athletes in New Maryland for 5 years, training, guiding, and promoting players to the next level. She finds time to volunteer in numerous capacities and was involved in the recent hiring process for UNB to find its new head coach, as the Reds program is still very close to her heart. A dynamic competitor on the court, Leah is the epitome of the MWBA and why it was initially designed. Continuing her love of the game and passion for women's sport, congratulations, Leah, on becoming a community leader. Here to recognize 2 Nova Scotia players, on behalf of Melody, is the commissioner for the MWBA, Jason McKenna. Recently, we watched with concern, heartfelt emotions as our Nova Scotia neighbors were faced with the ravages of raging forest fires. 2 of our MWBA players were ready to harvest. Yes, there is professional and volunteer passion, but Sarah Gordon and Jody White performed in the University of Danger and found solace by playing MWBA games to escape the demands of fighting fire, if even for a few hours on the comfort of the hardwood floor. Sarah is a paramedic with the EMS and firefighter with the Halifax Fire Department. She puts her life on the line daily to help others. With those wildfires outside Halifax, Sarah worked extremely long days, dealing with risky situations each and every hour during this range of time. She was an inspiration to our team as she balanced practicing, playing, and doing everything she could away from the gym to help contain these wildfires. She's also a single mom of 2 young boys, and this coming July she is volunteering at Camp Courage. Camp Courage aligns with the MWBA's Empowering Females. Sarah, congratulations on your career and excellence in the community. Now, her general manager, Mark French, said Jody White is a poster vision for the MWBA. Jody has 2 young boys who she brings on the road with her when the Winter Edge travels, including this weekend at the Legacy Cup. She's a school teacher, played in Ottawa, and tried out and made the edge so her children could see her play firsthand. Jody's a volunteer firefighter who was photographed earlier this month, battled with ash all over her face to save people's homes, and then showed up to play her MWBA games on the same very weekend. Jody has accepted every role the Edge has asked, sometimes not playing as much, but always being there to answer the call, be it basketball or life. Always with a smile, always telling us, I love just being part of this. Well, we're glad you love being part of the MWBA and your community. Congratulations, Jody. My fans, if you would, please, another round of applause for Shannon, Leah, Sarah, and Jody, all for giving back, and all for being tremendous examples that you can play, you can be a community leader, all while balancing numerous activities. Thank you again to our proud family members, partners like me of Melody and Royale for being community leaders and helping show the way for the MWBA. Just as quick, you guys are going to take some pictures and we're going to move on with more presentations.
Yepes. Yepes. Tic-tac-toe and splash. Here's Sophia Widmeyer. Donaldson gets inside and lays it up. The loose ball. Here's McLaughlin. Floater, yes. Court pressure stolen by Tumwine. Steps in front of that pass. Another opportunity for the Edge to cut into this lead. Monroe, three-pointer. Yes! Able to find Kilpatrick at the buzzer. Bang!
Good evening, fans. Welcome back to TD Station here in beautiful St. John, New Brunswick. I'm Bill Gibson. You're watching Maritime Athletic Profiles coverage of the Maritime Women's Basketball Association Legacy Cup Championship weekend. Semi-final number 1 is living up to all of the hype. Tied at 34 here. Thunder and the Hornets, two Halifax-based teams. And it was a bit of a seesaw first half. Rundown of the scores. There's a look at the Hornets, so we'll do the Hornet scores first. Scoring for the Hornets, Tony Bianchini had 5, Kat Korovets 2, Sophia Widmeyer 10, Jasmine Parent 2, Courtney Donaldson 10, including 6 free throws, and Hannah Brown 5. For the Thunder, Sandy Saunders had 9, Kira Duffy 4, Vanessa Pickard 6, Tiffany Reynolds 3, Carla Yepes 3, Katie Upham 2, Grace Wade 5, and Anna Von Malson 2. Conspicuous from her absence on the score sheet, second leading scorer in the league, Carissa Cajarine, who averaged 17.1 over 9 games in the regular season, had none in the first half. You can bet the Thunder will be looking to change that here in the second half. And really, Tiffany Reynolds, who was 13th in the league with over 11.4 points per game, only had 3, and they came fairly late in the second quarter. You have to think if you're the Thunder, those players are not going to stay quiet throughout the second half. But full marks to the Hornets for the defensive scheme, forcing other players to score for the Thunder. The Thunder have lots of scorers, so not necessarily a massive issue for them. But I'm sure they would love to see those two put some more points on the board here in the second half. Hornets ball to begin the half. That's Donaldson. She makes a 2 to put the Hornets in front. So it's Bianchini, Donaldson, Sophia Widmeyer, Sarah Gordon, and Hannah Brown for the Hornets. Looks like the Hornets might be in just a slight bit of a zone there coming out. It's tough to get a look at that one that quick. Offensive foul, that's going to go on Reynolds. That's going to be Reynolds' third. Big foul there on the athletic Reynolds. And for the Thunder starting this half, we've got Saunders is 1, Yepes is 11, 13 is Upham, Cajarine is 10, Reynolds is 9. Jump ball called. This is one that is going to go to the Thunder. So it's Upham instead of Grace Wade as the starters here in the second half for the Thunder. That's Upham there with the ball, gets into the paint. Now passes off to Cajarine. She kicks back to Upham. And Reynolds from the corner. That one is no good. Rebound to Donaldson. Courtney Donaldson for Sophia Widmeyer. She has length outside for Donaldson, and now back for Widmeyer. Reynolds goes down, gives ground as to not pick up the foul. Widmeyer can't get the shot to go, and it's Cajarine in the open court for Saunders, picked off by Gordon. Nice defense by Kajarine on Donaldson. Spencer Jeffrey says that's out off of Donaldson. One you don't usually see go that way. Usually out off the defensive player. So great hands by Kajarini to make sure that went off of Donaldson. Yepes. Usually off arm there to get a little space on Brown. Couldn't make the shot. Bianchini with the tricky dribble out of traffic. Ten to shoot as Gordon looks for Widmeyer, who can't finish the runner. Widmeyer picks up the foul. That's going to be her second. She has 10 on the game. 10 points, that is. Can't make that runner and gets the foul after the play. Again, I think that one was Reynolds trying to get out of the way. Might not have been as much contact there as might have initially appeared. That was just my take on the play, again, from a long ways away. Jazz Parent will get up off the bench to check in for the Hornets. She'll check in for Sophia Widmeyer. So coach forward. I'll say goes big here with Parent and Brown in the game at the same time. A couple of post players. Widmeyer operates a little more off the wing than either Brown or Widmeyer. Bianchini draws a foul. She will go to the line. That's going to be the third foul on Kajarine. So now Reynolds and Kajarine with 3 fouls each as the Hornets go in front by another. Isn't the game plan you draw up if you're Parker Regan and the Thunder for a couple of your best scorers to not really be scoring and to have 3 fouls each with 7:25 to go in the third quarter? He's going to elect to roll with both of them at this point in time, and there is Kajarine back rim on the turnaround jump shot. And Bianchini's going to pick up a foul. No, it's going to go on Jazz Parent, 15, not 5. It's going to be Jazz's second foul. Alicia McNeil checks in for Sarah Gordon. Gordon, along with 3 others, honored here at halftime. I'm sure you're watching that ceremony online here. The Community Engagement Awards, first given in the league. 4 players, 2 from New Brunswick. Leah Bowers of the Freeze, as well as Shannon Uden of the Mystics. And Jody White and Sarah Gordon of the Hornets. I don't have the full script there. It'll take me quite a while to go through it anyway, but 4 very deserving individuals for what they do in the community, and that is, again, what this league is all about, is engaging community. Absolutely awesome to see them recognized for what they do outside the sport. Nice finish there by Yepes. Cut into the Hornets' lead. Hornets up 2, 6.5 to go, third quarter. Rebound for Saunders, off for Upham. Upham for Saunders. She's really dangerous from out there. That one comes up short. Maybe McNeil got a small piece of that one, maybe. Well, Malton, Wade, and Duffy off the bench. Nice look inside for Jazz Parent. Kajarine finally finds her way onto the score sheet with points. Hannah Brown just takes the 16-footer, gets her own rebound, now kicks outside for Donaldson. Can't make the 3. Rebound off the head of Kajarine out of bounds. And we've got 4 new players for the Thunder. Saunders will be the only one that stays. Kat Korovitz will check in for Hannah Brown. And it looks like we have Ava Widmeyer checking in as well. So coach forward goes small against this substituted lineup by the Hornets. Sarah Gordon will check in. Little chess game here between the coaches with the substitutions, it seems. Certain matchups that coach forward appears to like against the Thunder lineup. Bianchini will come off. So it's Donaldson, Gordon, Ava Widmeyer, Alicia McNeil, and Kat Korovitz in the black jerseys for the Hornets. That's Duffy on the drive, too strong. Rebound Van Maltzen. Van Maltzen can't get it to go. Gets a third opportunity for the Thunder. And that time she is fouled. Van Maltzen joined by Saunders, Wade, Pickard, and Duffy. It's going to be the third on McNeil. Van Maltzen can tie it here. 5'11" guard. Ties us up. Jazz Parrott now checks in for Alicia McNeil. Korovitz, long three. Rebound taken away by Duffy. Duffy spots up. Will drive on Gordon. Nice drive by Duffy, but too strong off the glass. Donaldson, little shake and bake. Tipped away by Sandy Saunders. Intended recipient was Eva Widmeyer. Grace Lancaster will check in. Grace at a Fall River, Nova Scotia, and Lockview High School. Played a couple seasons at UPI, 30 games, 11 starts. Average almost 5 points a game this season for the Thunder. Korovitz shuffled the feet. Good defense by Pickard, and Korovitz knew it. Kat Korovitz, I've announced her games several seasons now in the ACAA with the Mystics, and every time it surprises me just how much length Korovitz has. When I walk by her in a hallway somewhere when I'm announcing, I don't realize just how long she is. Nice shot made there by the Thunder. They eke in front by 2. Korovitz blocked that time. That's going to be out off of the Hornets over to the Thunder. Donaldson giving her team some energy on the defensive end. Van Maltzen too strong, but Duffy on the rebound. Hornets are doing great work. The Thunder are doing great work on the offensive glass. The Hornets need to clean up their defensive rebounding a little bit. Thunder have been getting a lot of extra opportunities. That foul one on Donaldson, that's her first. Team's fourth in this quarter. Thunder now up 3. Duffy calmly makes the second, give her 6 points on the game, and a 4-point lead for the Thunder. Widmeyer drives baseline, had it knocked away from behind. That's good defense. I believe Ava Widmeyer is going to pick up a foul on the floor. We'll send the Thunder to the line at the other end. Like maybe a little frustration there from Widmeyer after the play, trying to scramble for the ball. Hornets regroup in the huddle. Sophia Widmeyer off the bench will check in, as will Hannah Brown. Thunder +5. Knocked out by Van Maltzen. Widmeyer, Brown, and Bianchini check in. Brown inbounds for Bianchini. 3:25 to go here in this third quarter. Parent for Bianchini uses the Brown screen, double teamed by the Thunder. Bianchini dribbles off the toe. Wade gets within 8 feet, stops, pops, no good. Rebound, Brown. Widmeyer picked up the dribble, tried to get it to Parent. Knocked away, though, by Von Maltzen. Thunder. That shot was missed by Lancaster. There was Pickard. The Thunder get another possession here on offense. Wade knocks it down from about 17 feet, square on. Pushes the lead to 7. Danger area here for the Hornets. They need a score. Love to see this under 5 if you're a Hornets fan going into quarter number 4. And if you're the Thunder, you'd love a stop and a couple scores. Get it more in the double-digit territory. Brown with a nice little hook through the lane. Let's see if the Hornets can get a stop. Wade, that's going to be a push-off on Grace Wade. Wade, a former UNB Red. Very gritty player. Moved to Halifax to work at the IWK. 236 career games with the Reds in Jeff Speedy's program. Speedy has since, and very recently, moved on from coaching duties at UNB. Is working now in administration. And Erin McAleenan out of Sussex returns to her home province to take over that Reds program. See a whole bunch of Reds players coming up here in the next game between the Freeze and the Fog. Look inside, Widmeyer off glass, rebound Cajarine, off for Yepes and Reynolds. Reynolds has speed, she's dangerous when she gets ahead of steam. Stops, kicks it back outside for Upham. Upham jammed, but right there for the putback is Cajarine. Give her 4 on the game now. 7-point lead for the Thunder. Bianchini can't knock down the jump shot, but Widmeyer's there for the rebound. That one won't go down. Couple good opportunities for the Thunder. They can't convert, pardon me, the Hornets they can't convert, and it's Thunder to the front court. Third foul on Widmeyer, team's 5th of the corner. Jayla Verney will come in for Widmeyer. Verney, pretty strong player at Holland College. Also played at Mount Royal in the Canada West. Verney, a former CCAA All-Canadian and ACA Player of the Year. Saunders makes 2. The lead is up to 9. 1:10 to go. Quarter number 3. Hornets are looking for a score. That's Brown. Too strong off glass. Rebound to Saunders. Thunder are just relentless on the scoring attack. So many different weapons. Hornets doing a really good job controlling a few key players, among them Kajarine with the miss there. They've been working the offensive glass really well. That's Bianchini on the rebound and the run out. She gets one to snake through. Lead now down to 7. The stop would be really big for the Hornets going into the break between quarters. Let's see how this plays out. Kajarine for Yepes, and there's the stop as Sophia Widmeyer with the takeaway on the bounce pass. Widmeyer's length has been really effective against Kajarine in this one. Into the post for Brown. Brown has the advantage on Yepes and scores 2. Lead back to 5. Can the Thunder get a last-minute score, last-second score? They're not even going to get a shot off. Jump ball, possession arrow Hornets with 0.9 on the clock. So someone's going to have to inbound the ball. Will be Bianchini who inbounds. 0.9 on the game clock. Inbound for Donaldson. They're not going to try anything, so it will end 51-46. So that's going to be a 17-12 quarter in favor of the Thunder for that 5-point lead at the end of 3. Have to like, I think, the level of scoring if you're the Hornets to hold the Thunder down around 51 through 3 quarters is pretty good. They score 86 a game, do the Thunder. So it's definitely tightened up on the defensive end. As a national health solutions provider, MWBA is proud to help MWBA athletes achieve their hoop dreams. Best wishes for a successful season on and off the court for MWBA. Royale is a proud supporter of MWBA and proudly Atlantic Canadian. Dairy farmers of New Brunswick, PEI, and Nova Scotia are proud sponsors of the MWBA. When shopping for groceries, be sure to look for the Dairy Farmers of Canada Quality Milk logo. This means the product was made with 100% Canadian milk, produced according to some of the world's strictest standards. Other key sponsors, Support for Sport and Cushman Wakefield Realty Atlantic. Thunder ball to start quarter number 4. Reynolds, Kajarine, Saunders, Yepes, and Upham. The 4 blue jerseys for Coach Parker Regan. Hornets using all of their time between quarters here. Still ticking time off of the clock, down to about 0 seconds now. There you see the Thunder dance crew getting more time on the scoreboard. We are in play now. That's Upham. Yepes drives on Brown. Rebound Brown. Out for Widmeyer. Widmeyer, Bianchini, Brown, Verney, and Donaldson. The 5 inside for Verney. Verney dribbles back out. 7 to shoot. Sophia Widmeyer. She's got a spin move to the bucket. Going to shoot 2. It doesn't go down. Widmeyer, I think, got that one right in the chin. Upham picks up the first. Her first. Team's first in the quarter. Widmeyer will take the points with the clock stopped. Gets one of two. Rebound into the hands of Upham. Kajarine. Outside for Reynolds. Good ball movement. Upham on the shot. Short. Rebound that time. Donaldson. See if Donaldson can get something going here in quarter four. That's Bianchini. Has the Brown screen. Brown on the roll. Said they go to Widmeyer. Nice baseline move by Widmeyer. Oh, big bucket there for the Hornets. Widmeyer with the fake. Got Reynolds on the blow-by. Just went baseline. Scored two. Yepes, Saunders, Kajarine. She's operating in the post a lot here. She's going to spin on Bianchini and get 2 points. Teresa Kajarine knew she had the advantage on Bianchini. Patient post move by Kajarine. Talk about a nice post play. How about Courtney Donaldson to Hannah Brown to answer for two? A full five will check in for Parker Regan and the Thunder. The next opportunity. Sandy Saunders against Jay Laverne. Saunders can't get it to go down. Kajarine on the third attempt can't get it to go. She's going to dribble back out and reset for Reynolds. And Yepes, a long distance three. That's behind all of the arcs. Saunders again. This Thunder squad is really attacking the offensive glass. A lot of opportunities given. And finally, Yepes converts after Kajarine come up quite short on the shot. Brown. Kick for Verney. Somebody got a hand on it, but Verney's going to drive. Brown on the rebound, fouled by Saunders. Brown played U Sports at Cape Breton. Just about 1,200 AOS points. All-Canadian, AOS MVP, AOS First Team All-Star 2 times. CBU Female Athlete of the Year. Played pro for Alba Berlin, where she averaged 26 points and nearly 13 boards. 13.5 points. Good for 8th in the league for Brown this season in the MWBA. Brown with a make on the second to make it a one-possession game. Jasmine Parent, Sarah Gordon check in. Verney and Brown to the bench. Wade on the miss, rebound to the Thunder, to the Hornets. That's going to be a long two made by Sophia Widmeyer to make it a one-point game. Good resilience by the Hornets after the Thunder were pushing nearly 10 points late in that third quarter as a lead. Pickard with the score inside. On the rebound again. Opportunity for the three-point play. There you see off the rebound and the pass for Pickard. The extra possessions for the Thunder are making a difference, though they can't convert the three-point play, and that rebound off to Gordon and the Hornets. Donaldson on the run. Nice reach in by Wade to knock it away from Courtney Donaldson. I think Donaldson would have liked a foul call on that one. Was not to come. Widmeyer. Soft looking shot off the back of the rim. Wade out of bounds, chasing the rebound. Ball will stay with the Hornets, 14 on the shot clock. McNeil sets a screen. Parent comes off the screen. Up top, the catch is for Gordon, though. Back for Courtney Donaldson, now 9 on the shot clock. Parent screens, rolls. Donaldson loses the handle to Grace Wade. Wade turns it the other way for Von Maltzen, who loses it through the fingertips. A little too much butter on the ball. Pretty good crowd settling in here. Another game coming up here next, scheduled for a 7 o'clock start. Going to be after that by 15 minutes or more, depending if we get overtime here. This is now a 1-point game, 57-56. Pickard on the rebound is going to draw a foul. She'll go to the line again. I think that's going to be Jasmine Parent who picks up the foul. JP Richard on the call there. Third foul on Jasmine. That one rattled around and finally off. Rims here at TD Station, they seem to be fairly soft. Nice shot with a lot of spin, seems to hang up there for quite a while. That one bounds off to Von Maltzen. Shot clock had been reset to 24 instead of 14. We're going to put 12 on the clock. Grace Wade on the catch. Nice move by Grace Wade. Little scoop shot off the glass for 2 points. Parrott for McNeil. Back to the post for Parrott. She kicks out to Gordon. That one is short. Right there is Widmeyer, who can't get a handle on it. 5:05 to play. Thunder ball up 3. Upham Reynolds Yepes back in for the Thunder. Brown Bianchini in for the Hornets. Chess match continues here between these two coaches and two teams. Thunder 3-0 on the season versus the Hornets. Mentioned earlier, the closest meetings were 2 wins by 7. The other one was by 13. This one is shaping up to have potentially a much closer finish than any of those. Nice move inside. That's Duffy. Pushes the lead back to 5. And of course, just as I say that, the Thunder could go on a run here and open things up. They're that explosive, but the Hornets are playing them really tight. The Hornets have to, I think, like where they are a fair bit here. Brown operates inside. Tons of contact there and a couple players hitting the floor. Nothing called either way. Eva Widmeyer will check in for Alicia McNeil. Thunder wanted an offensive foul there. And there's Sarah Gordon hitting the deck as well. Again, it's Courtney Donaldson urging on the defense here. Upham for Reynolds. Reynolds looking for Cajarini on the baseline cut. She's got Bianchini again. Instead, it's Reynolds right to the rack. She can't get it to go, but it's Yepes on the rebound and fouled by Courtney Donaldson. There's a lot of offensive opportunities on the rebounds for the Thunder. They attack the glass so well. Yepes with a miss there. The Hornets, that's going to be the 4th foul on Eva Widmeyer. 3rd on the team this quarter. We push back to a 6-point lead. Hornets give away possession there on a miscue on the pass. Caggiarini again on Bianchini. Oh, Caggiarini just gets wide open and takes the three-pointer. Can't leave Carissa Caggiarini that open. Coach Mark Forward says, we need a timeout. Danger spot here as we're suddenly down 9. Here you see, watch this. Brown just drops back. Little miscommunication there on what to do on the screen. Yepes screens and rolls. Brown was going to go get Yepes, and that left Caggiarini with the ball wide open to shoot the three. Great look at the huddle for Parker Regan as we sit at 65-56. 3:36 to go here in quarter number 4. One quick opportunity to thank the sponsors. Royale is a proud supporter of the MWBA and proudly Atlantic Canadian. The founding partner of the MWBA, MWBA is excited about the potential impact this league and will have on our local courts and in our communities. Cheering for your success. Dairy farmers in New Brunswick, PEI, and Nova Scotia are proud supporters of the MWBA. When shopping for groceries, be sure to look for the Dairy Farmers of Canada Quality Milk logo. Brown down on the floor, going to be called jump ball. Thunder were looking for a travel. Jump ball stays with the Hornets, 3:26 to play. Hornets need to score and they need to stop. Anna Brown. Not only is she going to play here, but she's going to do some mop work as well. Sarah Gordon will go to the bench in favor of Sophia Woodmeyer. Bianchini back for Brown. Nice pass from Bianchini and great finish from Hannah Brown. Yepes with the screen high. Upham uses it that time to get to the tin. Rebound Widmeyer. That's what the Hornets need. They need to get that first rebound. Widmeyer with speed against Reynolds. Called for the charge. Oh, I'd love to see that one on replay, and here we get it again. My initial reaction is I'm absolutely shocked that that's a charge. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that Reynolds quite got there myself, but referee Jeff Smith, much closer than I had, thought that Reynolds was set on that one. I sure didn't think so initially, and I didn't think so on the replay either. Here we see it one more time. Oh, maybe, I'm not sure. Still don't think that's a charge though. Closer than I thought on the second replay. Yepes can't get it to go, and it's Reynolds on the rebound and score. Pushes us back to 9, and Reynolds with the knockaway. Out of bounds, it's going to stay with the Hornets. Nice crowd filling in here. A lot of people standing on the upper concourse right now. We will have the Fog and the Freeze coming up. After this one, that jump ball is going to go in favor of the Thunder. Tiffany Reynolds making a big impact here in the last, let's say, 30 seconds of play with the charge taken, the offensive rebound, and there is the tie-up that goes in favor of the Thunder. Timeout, Thunder.
Thank you to proud MWBA sponsor Cushman & Wakefield Realty Atlantic for its tremendous support and belief in our league. We cannot operate without community partners such as Cushman & Wakefield Realty Atlantic.
What a showcase of the game this is. Fans 233 here left. We will endeavor to get a post-game interview from someone after this one. I'll take a run down to the floor and see if I can track someone down for an interview. Probably be about 25 minutes or so on the clock for the freeze and fog to warm up. 5-7 right now. Say another 5 minutes to finish this one. So you're probably looking at about 20, 25 after for the tip-off of the next game. Come back a bit before that. We'll see if we can get some interviews lined up. Right now, it's a +9 lead, 67-58 in favor of the Thunder, and they will have the ball. Hornets need stops and scores. Thunder, you can work the clock and get the best shot that you possibly can. Upham for Saunders. Saunders, Upham, Yepes, Reynolds, Kajarine. That's Upham with the ball for Reynolds. Reynolds. Thunder just taking time off the clock, down now to 5 to shoot. Kajarine with the ball in her hands. Kicks back for Yepes. The Hornets do corral that rebound. That would have been big if the Thunder got another possession there. As we just sneak past the 2-minute mark. 1:58 on the game clock. That shot jammed on the rim, and there is Reynolds, who's asserted herself late in this game. She has speed. Foul on the floor. It's going to be on Eva Widmeyer. That's going to be her 5th.
That's going to be 5 for Eva. Fans give her a hand as she falls into the game.
Sarah Gordon will check in as the replacement for Eva Widmeyer. Coach Ford will take his minute here. Gordon now waved into the game. All kinds of horns going off here. Reynolds to the line. That one rimmed out for Tiffany Reynolds. Give Reynolds 6 points. That's a quiet evening from Tiffany Reynolds standards. Widmeyer on the miss. Travel called on Saunders. Reach in by Widmeyer caused that travel. Full 10-point lead here now for the Thunder. 1:37 to go. Timeout taken by Coach Ford and the Hornets. Good look into the Thunder huddle. Appears as we sit right now that there are well on their way to avenging their loss in the finals last season to this Hornets team and advancing to tomorrow's final. Of course, a minute 30 to go, 10 points. It's possible. I'd call it unlikely at this point. Not punching anybody's ticket too soon here. And a good crowd shuffling in. There's another youth team making their way to the floor here. I think that might be one of the under 15 groups that played on the floor today. Looks like a Team New Brunswick on one side, Team Nova Scotia on the other. Coming in here for this next semi-final features 2 New Brunswick teams, Freeze and the Fog, and there's a steady stream of people coming in the gate. Love to see that. Hornets ball. Donaldson will inbound. Coach Forward has added some three-point shooters. There's one of them there in Widmeyer, who was the intended recipient of the pass. But surprise, surprise, it's Tiffany Reynolds who gets a hand on the ball to deflect it away. Brown in the corner, double teamed. Does get it to Bianchini, who has the shot blocked, and now into the hands of the Thunder. That's Upham, reverses for Saunders. Over to Yepes, Cajurine. Oh, I thought she took it from Yepes. Oh, Saunders all alone underneath. Looked like a Globetrotters play on that one. I thought Cajurine was going to come away with the ball. She didn't, and suddenly Saunders was open underneath. Had me fooled. Doesn't take much to fool me, but that one had me fooled. Bianchini inside for Brown. Brown fouled on the up by Yepes. 1:07 to go. 12-point lead now for the Thunder. Brown will go to the line. Looks a lot like the Hornets are headed to the third place game this season. And the reigning Legacy Cup champion will be dethroned. Brown says, not quite so fast. I'm going to make both of those. Give ourselves a chance here. Reynolds, no pressure from the Hornets. Allow the Thunder to take some more time off the clock here, run the offense. That one trickled over to Saunders. Now Yepes on the inside. Yepes with the score. That pretty much does it. 50 seconds to go here. 12-point lead. Bianchini steps in. That one rims out off to Saunders. Expect here that the Hornets will just pull it back and play some straight-up defense at this point in time. 30 seconds to go. Widmeyer with a knockaway. Now ahead to Widmeyer. Widmeyer can't score over Reynolds. It's back out to Donaldson, who's going to reset. Launch the three-pointer. That one is no good. Tipped out, but right to Donaldson. Donaldson gets within 15. Off for Korovets. That one doesn't go down. Again, it's the Hornets on the offensive glass, but we're under 8 seconds to play. Brown on the turnaround. Makes it a 10-point game with 4.7 to go. And that's where we'll end right there. 72-62. So that makes it a 21-16 quarter in favor of the Thunder for the 72-62 final. I'm going to run downstairs, see if we can get us an interview here post-game with someone. Stay tuned for that. Keep watching, though, as I make my way to courtside for the Players of the Game presentation. Stay tuned. Be right back.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, that's cool. You said yeah, it's cool.
All right, and to join Hannah up there, player of the game for the Thunder. She had 13 points. Where's jersey number 1? Cindy Saunders. Congratulations, girls, on your player of the game. And fans, if you want to stick around, I'm sure a lot of you are here for our next game. Like Baby Brunswick Bell, Fredericton Freeze in town to take on your Port City Ball.
Wait for the thumbs up here, and then we'll go.
Okay.
Joined now post-game by Sandy Saunders of the Thunder. Sandy, you've just punched your ticket through to the final here. Defeated this Hornets team that you weren't part of this team last year, but you know, the Hornets took out the Thunder in the final when you're undefeated. Didn't happen this year in the semifinal. Thoughts on your win?
Yeah, we're really happy with the win. You know, the Hornets are a great, tough team, so we're really happy to come away with the win, and we're excited for tomorrow.
I know you had some tough luck in your senior season in high school. Your team came to this floor. You didn't get to participate in your senior season. What does it mean to come back here and play on this floor?
It's really special. I'm so happy to be back here. It's bringing back a lot of memories, and I'm just so happy that I can come back and play for another team called the Thunder, and I'm really happy to do it again.
Yeah, that's pretty good symmetry. Of course, the Woodstock Thunder, your high school club. That's a great basketball community in Woodstock. So tomorrow you're going to get one of these New Brunswick teams in the final. I'm not sure that you have a preference there.
Yeah, you know, yeah, it'll be a good matchup tonight. We're excited to watch it, see who we got tomorrow, and whoever it is, it'll be a tough game, so I'm excited.
I know you're pretty familiar with both these teams, lots of friends on both sides. Any particular rivalries you like there?
Yeah, there's a few of them. I guess I played against a lot of them in high school, so it'll be interesting, yeah.
Excellent, thank you, congratulations. Also congratulations on your great season this past year at Acadia.
Thank you.
That'll wrap it up here for the first semifinals. The Thunder plus 10 on the Hornets. They advance. They'll come back to play here tomorrow at 3 against the winner of this next one who's warming up behind me. Come on back for that, folks. Thank you, Sandy.
Thank you.